pair of Jordan.
And
But
this is where you're blind to the world.
What do you mean?
You're like, oh, he's only 4. This isn't going to be said. This isn't going to be said. Blah blah blah. Right? You lived in a library in school, didn't you?
No.
Baby best friend was a fucking dinner lady. You know what I mean? Right?
When we moved into our own place, you were like, "What's that?" When I got out the gas and electricity key, you were like, "What's that?" And I was like, I was topping up gas and electric from like 9 years old.
Yeah.
I was going down the shop and going to top up the gas card.
I don't even know what emergency
the electric
was.
queue. Yeah, or like put the emergency on because you've run out, so you need to put the key in to get the £5 credit.
Yeah.
And you were like, "What's that?" And I was like, "You need to pay for gas and electric." And walked and you were like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, like you need to pay for these things." And he was like, they're not included in the house. And I was like, "No."
Bit in your life because it's not always that hard. It does get better if you work hard for it. You know, if you have to work hard. It doesn't just get better overnight.
No,
and
it's
you
not
can't
handed
just
to
sit
you.
there feeling sorry for yourself. You have to get up and you have to
The only
work
way,
hard.
the only way to get out of the pit is to dig yourself the steps to get out of it. The steps ain't just going to appear. You've got to put in the work to put the steps in.
You've got to. And yeah, so we were gradually getting things. And there's been times when we went to the charity shop and like we've carried back big like mirrors to try and decorate the place. And
Yeah. Funnily enough, we still got one of the first mirrors we bought.
we have. It's
And
been
it's up there.
painted and cleaned up. But it's a nice mirror.
It's fucking heavy, is what it was.
Really heavy. I carried that back.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah, really heavy. So, I mean, if you're moving into your first
Carried
flat,
back beds.
Beds, yeah.
Remember carrying back the bed?
Yeah.
Jesus. In the trolley.
Oh my, we used to nick so many trolleys. Don't come for us, Sainsbury's. But we did used to nick so many trolleys.
Yeah, had to get home.
You have to get your shopping home. Or when we did have the money for a food shop, we don't have the money for a taxi home.
Yeah.
So we'd push the shopping home in the trolley.
Yeah. I mean...
And then we'd stash the trolley if we need it again for something else.
Yeah. So all the little things.
But yeah, like if you're moving into your first flat, just know that everything will come in time. Like you will be sitting in a shell, but you make your house a home. And things like pictures and picture frames, you can get them really cheap. Like you can even get them from Pound Stretcher, B&M, you know, you can get them from charity shops really cheap. Furniture, like Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, eBay. And they've got fucking paint. We did say we like to decorate a lot, so obviously we have loads of paint pots in the cupboard. They've got paint and they're dipping their ball sacks in the paint and painting the picket fence. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the colour. And I'd already said, "Oh, I know why you did it." Moving in or having moved in to their own place, know that if you're in this position or you've been in this position and you're sitting there and you're thinking, "Oh my God, like I'm never going to get to where I want to be and I haven't got any money and I've got no stuff," you know.
No support.
Other people have been there. Like, there's so much on Instagram now, like, "Oh my God, first place," like, knew everything.
Yeah.
Most of the time, that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
Which you hate me doing.
What is it?
Rush wife through Asda.
Oh my God, I hate that so much. Tell the story.
So Asda, you bastards, the marketing technique is as soon as you walk through the bloody door, the first thing you fucking see is the clothes, right? But it ain't the clothes that you first see, is it? It's the shit sale rail, isn't it? With all the old Doris's fucking dresses and shit. "Oh, baby, it's only £3. Yeah, you're not even going to fucking wear it once, ever. But it ain't just that. Because my mum loves Asda and all. So it's like, "Oh, your mum would like this? Oh, really? Well, she can get down her Asda and have a look, can't she?" You know what I mean? I don't mind it for the kids' clothes. But straight off the bat, have the ump when you walk through the door. Right? Make a beeline for whatever you fucking need. Get out of there. Blokes can do that. Women, you somehow get lost. I don't know. Don't want to talk about it.
It's like a maze.
Pisses me off. It really does. When like the sausage rolls and the steak bakes are like 10p each, I clear it. I can't help it. It's just an impulse thing. I'm not going to eat them all. Well, yeah, I am going to eat them all. But I don't care who's behind me. I'm fucking taking it. So
To £44 if I'm spending 50 quid and I've got 20% coupon off. I'm going to add another thing, so I'm back up to that £50. So essentially, that extra thing that you've just put in your basket is free.
yeah, all right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Do you not agree with it?
No.
I can either have the free money,
Yeah.
or
Spend
I
it.
can, yeah.
Yeah. So the
spend
girl
it,
math don't math.
But
does it?
whatever's come in, that thing that's come in is free.
Yeah. So do ferries go under the sea? That's obviously the good one. You can explain that one. The ferries go under the sea. That coincides with, do I need a passport for Scotland?
I have no comment on either of them.
What do you mean you have no comment?
Okay, so yes, I did ask if ferries go under the sea. This is someone from the family that's put in a message saying you wanted listeners' messages. Here you go. And because we're just, the podcast is just getting up and running, we can't not add the segment in.
Mm-hmm.
So we were all going to France.
I've got that.
No, you haven't.
I've got.
Oh, you know, yes.
Everyone's done it.
Now, when your little ones are older, they are not going to remember what you got them for Christmas. I don't. I remember a handful of toys or things that I got for Christmas when I was younger. Sometimes
I think
you need to learn how to pick your battles.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, but then again, with a lot of it, I want him to have my fucking attitude.
No one wants your so much these days about gentle parenting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And softly, gentle. And I am more of the gentle parent, and Brad is more of the 90s parent.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
And gentle parenting, when Teddy, our son, was younger, I would say I was like softer than I am now. Like I was really, really gentle, and I was always trying to speak in a lovely voice and make everything really happy. And he was like hitting out, and he was biting, and he was, he was a
normal regression stuff.
Yeah, like he used to get really angry, and gentle parenting is that you're meant to be with them through that anger and cuddle them and calm them down. And even if they hit you, you're supposed to stay there. And that didn't work for us. And if that works for you, then, great. And this isn't about what's right and what's wrong. This is about what works for us. And hopefully you can know that you're not alone in the parenting struggles and the different parenting styles that you may have. I think that your partners come in a bit harder than they should have, whether it be shouting or whether it be, they've done something small, like they've stamped their feet or they've shouted no, and then they go on the naughty step, and then the other parent might think, actually, I don't think that they deserve that. It's communicating that, but not communicating that in front of the children, because you should always be seen as a team.
You know what makes me laugh?
What?
Where you go to the pumpkin patch and they have Tesco's labels on the pumpkins.
Yes, that's very true. And they're charging. I found out what they charge. Let me tell you guys. He says get rid of the wife in the 3 and 30 hacks, right? He has a garage. He has a shed. You have rubbish up in the loft. He literally has stuff everywhere.
All over the gap.
And you say get rid of the wife. And then I'll say to him, oh, okay, so can we get some decks down? I don't know where they are. What do you mean you don't know where they are? Do you know how many times he's sorted out our shed? It looks exactly the same. I won't go in there.
It doesn't.
Like, I will refuse to go in there. I have no idea. We have to pull up, and then they start cleaning the car around us. And I'm like, oh, what, we don't get out? And Brad's like, no, we stay in. And I said, oh, okay. And then we're going around a bit more. And then suddenly there's 8 people around the car, all scrubbing the car, and I'm in the front seat, and I'm thinking, I feel really uncomfortable. Like, I just felt really uncomfortable. And then they open the door and then they start like scrubbing like all the like the inside of the door and the window, and you've got like 3
Whole
people
time I'm
on
just sitting
each
there chilling on my phone.
on each window, and then I'm thinking there's now about 12 people around this car. They're all cleaning it. Like, who do I think I am? First of all, like sitting there having like 12 people clean around me, like that made me feel really uncomfortable. And then I saw like their break room, which was literally like a little
It's a
like
shed.
shed,
Yeah,
like
it's always
this
a shed,
tiniest little
yeah.
shed. And I'm sure I saw pigeons too in there.
Yeah.
And it just made me think slave labour was going through my mind. Like, they're probably being paid like £2 an hour. And then I felt really, really guilty. And I just wanted to either get out and help them or like give them all some money when we want a cake. And if there is a one day there's going to be a birthday cake there that's reduced enough for me to warrant buying it.
Yeah, that's the thing, innit? It's got to be like birthday
£3.
cakes are a ridiculous price now, aren't they? They're like 10, 20 quid now.
Even £4 get in my basket. Whole birthday cake, yeah, I'll eat you. I don't care.
So what's
I love cake. Which of us has the weirdest celebrity crush? You.
Don't out me. Don't out me like that. Nah, next. Next. Don't out me on that, bro.
I've got to now. I've got to.
Well,
Say it.
She's not like my. Well, yeah, no, she's still pretty fit, to be fair.
Say it.
No, go on.
Ricky!
Patsy Palmer.
Bianca. Specifically.
Yeah.
Off EastEnders.
Yeah.
Because that's where he first saw her to find her fit. It was the leopard print and the puffer coats. He went, oh yeah, give me a bit of that.
Yeah. The fuck is that? I don't know.
Let me start again.
Regain your composure, bro. Jesus. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Nah, no one's gonna get that, mate. What is it? No one's gonna get
Jolene.
Right. No.
You try it. They're quite. Can you do it?
Ready?
Oh yes. And it's high on the tide is high.
Yeah, see, it ain't that hard, is it?
That one was quite hard.
Do you mean that's the hard setting?
Right, okay.
Nah, that. You're crap to play this game with. What was that?
Bye by NSYNC.
It sounded nothing like bye.
How would you do that? You do it. How would you do that?
See? Bit of rhythm, mate.
Well, let me try one more.
Nah, it's painful. I'm not gonna let you do that to yourself. It's just painful.
It's not that. I just don't think you're very good at guessing.
Me? Wait till you watch this back, bro.
And we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Love you. Just say bye. Just say bye. Just say the words bye. Just say bye. Bye, guys.